All right. Welcome back to another video, guys. We're going to be talking about Apple canceling what is it? The all the Apple
Apple Watch
Watches,
Series
some of the
9.
app
Apple Watch Series 9 and
like
Series Ultra, not Series.
yeah, Series Ultra. Cool.
Pre It's definitely something I wasn't expecting to make a video on today. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, I
yeah.
woke up, just went by my day as you do, and then just randomly scrolling on X, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, by the way, they're canceling the Apple Watch." I'm like, "What?" I have to see what's going on.
I posted a link to Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, and my Facebook page. Um, yeah, I'm just like, okay. But
It's
I don't know.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think is gonna happen?
I think what actually is gonna happen is, well, Apple claims that they haven't really done anything wrong here. This
Mhm.
company came out of the blue and said, "Hey, Apple's been stealing our designs. Look, these are our patents. This is what they've done." They probably might have copied like the technology without even realizing it because I mean, it's a blood
Yeah,
oxygen sensor. There's a lot of different companies that make blood oxygen sensors that are like for personal use kind of stuff, like little gadgets and stuff.
right,
So it's
right.
not like the like Massimo is not the first or only company that does this kind of blood oxygen stuff. So I think probably moving forward, if Apple ends up having to accept the fact that they're in the wrong, I think it's probably much easier if they just like they contact the company, they like make amends, and then they're like, listen, okay, we might have stolen some of your technology. We're sorry.
Mhm.
Let's work out a deal where we give you X percentage of our Apple Watch sales, and they'll just do that
Yeah.
until they come out with the Series X next year.
Yeah.
Then they'll probably change the way the blood oxygen sensor works and just take it from there. Because I think that's probably the best
Now
way forward, especially since we're kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
a couple months into the new Apple Watch cycle, so
right.
we'll see. Unless unless the Biden administration does something within the next 5 days or 6 days.
Isn't Massimo the same company that did a watch similar to Apple and, they have already had,
I
like,
mean, they
complications
have
and
a bit
stuff
of a
before.
history with Apple. Like the
Yeah.
9 to 5 Mac, I think did a really, really good article on the whole situation. Right. So, um, yeah, so this article from 9 to 5 Mac says that Massimo is a medical technology company, has been embroiled in multiple legal disputes with Apple for years. Disagreements center around accusations from Massimo that Apple Watch blood oxygen sensor technology infringes on several Massimo patents. It's
Mhm.
mainly for their blood oxygen thing, and they've been going at it for a couple of years already. Like
Right.
there's two parts to the situation. First, there's a lawsuit filed by Massimo against Apple in the U.S. District Court in the Central District of California in early 2020. So this has been going on for a while, and then there's another case with the International Trade Commission in June of 2021. And finally, the ITC's kind of caught on to it now, and that now they're kind of pressuring Apple to basically stop sales
Mhm.
of these devices. But that also means I think with like as of right now, they're just halting the current Apple Watches, but that probably also means the refurbished ones they sell that have the same blood oxygen technology, sensing
Yeah.
technology in the watch.
Mhm.
So it'll affect that, and then eventually may even affect other markets. Because if Apple stops selling them in the US, like the US is their biggest market, um,
Mhm.
it
Mhm.
probably will end
Yeah.
up like there were some people. I think it was Painful Honest Tech. He tweeted or made a post on X talking about
Mhm.
how they could fix it with software. Like they could turn it off
Mhm.
to kind of fix the whole problem. I don't think that's really a solution. I think Apple should just make amends with Massimo and be
Yeah.
like, okay, here's a royalty. We'll figure something out for the next Apple Watch, which kind of sucks because maybe a lot of the things that we've been promised for the next Apple Watch won't come because of this whole situation.
Mm. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they're gonna have to work on another way to measure your blood oxygen. Because I mean,
Right.
Apple isn't really someone who removes features like
Right.
Samsung, or Google. When they
Yeah.
do, there's,
I,
like, good reason for it.
right. Right. Man,
Apart from 3D
I don't
touch,
know.
that
Right.
the solution is terrible. Haptic touch is terrible. As of right now, for those who have no idea what's going on, Apple's been sued. The company's not very happy. ITC's been like, "Okay, yeah, we comply with this." White House, you
Yeah.
have until the 25th to do something. If not, Apple's gonna have to stop selling not Apple products. They're gonna have to stop selling Apple Watches, which means everybody's gonna be buying the Apple Watch SE now. The Apple It's literally the only Apple Watch that Apple sells that doesn't have the blood oxygen sensor.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's
Which I
still a great
mean,
watch, but
yeah. I honestly, and I've said this before, um, if I were to upgrade, it would definitely be the SE2. I don't really need like all the other gadgets, so
or you could just
like
get a used Series 7 that costs the same,
true, true.
if not less.
I,
It's got a bigger display. That I think is the only reason you would wanna get the,
yeah,
like a
that is
Series
true.
7 or
That is
newer.
true.
Like, the bigger
Well, no,
display is
I
really
mean,
nice.
like I said, guys, we will update you guys. We just want to give some thoughts here. If they were to stop selling Apple Watches, I think I would be like, I think I would go to bed and cry like all day because I cannot
It
live
would
without
be
an
I
Apple
w
Watch.
honestly, like, I can't live in a world without the Apple Watch. Like, Apple's
Yeah,
gonna figure something out. Even if they get rid of the blood oxygen sensor, like, I rarely even use the thing. I mean, it
dude.
tracks my blood oxygen every now and then during the day and during the night.
Yeah,
It's cool to see, but it doesn't really change my life if they get rid of it or they turn it off.
right, right.
I don't really
And that's
mind.
the same thing like with other things. Like honestly,
Even
um,
ECGs,
who?
I don't even know what they
Yeah,
are, if I'm
who?
being honest.
Who? I mean, respond in the comments too, guys. Who actually uses uh all these features on the newer Apple Watches on not even a day-to-day basis, but like a regular basis? Um, like I
Like,
don't
I
think
think
anybody here
there
and
is a
there
use
maybe, but
for it. Yeah, there is a use for it, like, tracking your blood oxygen. There's people that are hyped about that kinda stuff. They love tracking that.
right,
So I think it's better to have more options than less, and it's nice to get a
true,
watch that has options that if you're not using them now, you might use them in the future. Like, I got my cellular Apple Watch, and I've literally only used the cellular thing once. No, actually, maybe
yeah.
twice. But it's
But dude,
there if I need it.
yeah,
So
but dude, like even doctors say like when I ask them about blood pressure and stuff like that, and they're just like, "Oh, that can't be trusted. We got to do it from our machines," and it's just like,
yeah. I
"Hmm,
mean, the Apple Watch, it's not 100% accurate, but it does give you a general idea. Like, it will like, if it says your heart rate's low or, like,
yeah,
high or
yeah,
whatever.
right,
Then go
right."
get a doctor to check it out.
All right, guys. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know all your thoughts in the comment section down below, and if you want to subscribe to the channel, please do so by clicking the subscribe button down below. I'll have links to Benji's channel and social media as well as mine in the comment section down below. So subscribe to us, follow us, and with that being said, we'll see you guys in the next one.